Hey guys, it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you've had a great week. So in today's video, I am doing this tutorial, this colourful but creepy clown. I really like how this look turned out. I don't know about the hair colour. I did this last minute, the pink, and I was like, I should have done like yellow or something to like match the yellow throughout. I love it. I love clowns. Clowns are so easy to do and you just feel a certain type of way. Like I almost feel scary but sexy at the same time whenever I do a clown. Like I don't know what it is. This is perfect for dress up parties and for Halloween. And yeah, just I don't know what else you would dress up as a clown for, pranking people or whatever. If you guys do create this look, then don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see your work, and I always reshare your looks, and it's really cool seeing that you guys got inspired by my videos. It's really cool. Like I know a lot of people might see them and be like, oh my gosh, that looks so hard, but I appreciate those of you who like attempt and even take inspiration from my work or from my looks and just make it into your own, and it's really cool. But yeah, this is like my third scary look of this year. I am starting early this year because why not? And I am thinking of traveling in another few months, like kind of halfway through September to halfway through October, so I might not be here for a bulk of the prime time, so I'm starting early. Okay, I thought I'd come and add some yellow into my hair because I filmed my intro and I was like, the head looks a bit too red, like I want to tie in the yellow tones in, so I think this looks way better. As you can see, it's more like dimensional, so hopefully you guys like the hair upgrade. And next, I really want to buy those prosthetic like pointy teeth that are like dark and yellow and like pointy. That just makes it look so scary. So I'm definitely going to buy some of those and do like a really creepy clown look. But anyway, if you guys want to know how to do this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I've started with a bare face and I'm going in with the Kryolan Supra Color Clown White face paint and a beauty blender. This face paint is so good. I love it so much. It is really pigmented and it covers everything. And I make sure I do 2 layers just so it's just super stark white. And what I do is I stop because I forgot to put in glue in my eyebrows. You really want to pack this in because I'm going to do a brow block. So this is when you really press your eyebrow hairs down onto the skin. Just use a spoolie and really brush them back. Then I take some color corrector. This is from NYX Cosmetics. I don't know if this is available anymore, but just take any kind of purpley cream shade and pop that on the brows because that covers up the darkness. Then I just set it with some powder and go over it with the white paint. So I'm no expert at brow blocking. The first time I attempted it was on national TV on Glow Up, which is a reality elimination TV show. And I attempted it for the first time ever on there. But I think I did an okay job. Like I disguised it enough for it to kind of be like out the way. So anyway, I'm setting the white face paint with some white powder from Makeup Revolution. This is the Bacon Finish powder. And I just pop this everywhere, especially around the eye area because it can crease a lot in there when you have paint on. Now I'm taking the Vivid Mastery palette from Body Effects. I love this palette so much. I have wanted a good pigmented, colorful palette for so long. So if you guys want one, then this is your go-to palette. I was also a part of the campaign for this for Body Effects, so I did a creative clown makeup look using some of the palettes, and I was on their website for a good while. I was on their banner on their website, which was really cool. It's New Zealand's top special effects store, so yeah, very good stuff on there. And yeah, lots of paint, contact lenses, prosthetics, liquid latex, anything special effects is on there, which is cool. So as you can see here, I've just grabbed the red, then the yellow, then the green, then the dark blue, and I've just used like the same brush. That's what I do. I use minimal products. Makes it easier for you guys as well if you guys don't have many brushes. I literally did this whole look with like one brush. So I am just smoking it out on the outer corners, and I quite liked this eyeshadow. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do some colorful eye look in general, just as a tutorial. So now I'm taking those same colors and blending it down. I'm still using that same brush. These are all colors from that Vivid Artistry palette, Mastery palette, I think it's called, or Artistry, can't remember. I think it's Vivid Mastery, yeah. So yeah, I did the red going down, the green and the blue underneath the eyes, and then I just go upwards with the yellow, then the green, and then the blue on the outer halves, and I'm just blending this in to make it look nice and seamless. And then I added some red to the front, and I'm glad I did this because it just tied it all in together. And I added some blue on the outer corners as well. So yeah, that just looked really cool. Now I'm using the Body FX liquid liner, and I'm doing a winged liner, and I end up thickening this up, but I really like this eyeliner as well. I just realized that most of my products I get from Body FX. I even think that Kryolan face paint you can get on Body FX. I may be wrong. But yeah, this liquid liner is really good. Even just for normal makeup looks in general. Like, it's really good. I can draw this over paint and eyeshadow and it doesn't run out. So now I'm doing the eyebrows. I've never done thin clown eyebrows before, and I've always wanted to because clowns do have thin eyebrows. I always end up like coloring over my own eyebrows because I just couldn't be bothered doing a brow block or was scared I wasn't going to do it correctly. So I'm glad that I did it today, and even when you can still see my brows through, it has disguised them a lot, and doing the brows on my forehead kind of like distracted away from the hairs you can still see. So now I'm using the pen and I'm doing these like, what are these, like stripes going up my eyes to the eyebrow, and I just layer that up. You can also do this with water activated paint instead of eyeliner if you do want to save your eyeliners, by the way. And I do use a paint palette from Body FX. It's the Rainbow Face paint palette. And I do use that a lot. But yeah, I just did all of this with an eyeliner because yeah, I just think it's quite easy, and yeah, it's just easy, and it's just a fine point pen, so it's easy to get in like the corners of your eyes, and it's more pigmented because sometimes with water activated paints you really need like lots of paint and less water. Now I'm waterlining my eyes. I'm just drawing this on the waterline, and I'm taking this black eyeshadow, and I thought I needed to blend this on either side. It just made it look more seamless and more put together, and I love the black in that palette. It has like some sparkles throughout it, so it's really pretty. And I just use this to blend down the top and the bottom of my eyes. So yeah, easy peasy. Minimal brushes. I used like 3 brushes for this whole look too. So now I'm doing the nose. So I thought, oh, let's do a red nose, and I was like, no, I want to be different. So I did the yellow center and then green around the outside, and then I lined that with eyeliner all around, and then I just did black eyeshadow, kind of blended it. Kind of was glad I did a yellow nose instead, just to like be a bit different. So now I'm doing the cheeks, and I did these 2 little red circles because I've seen clowns have 2 red circles on their cheeks. I haven't really done this before, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do elements of a clown, but just do everything different, like different to what I've ever seen before. And I really want to do lots of original looks this year. Like, I don't want to get inspired from other people. I mean, no matter what, like, I will come across things that I'm inspired by and I might take elements of, but I really want to be original. You know, all of my last year's looks were really original, and yeah, that's just my thing. I want to do really original looks that people haven't seen before. So I did little spirals on top of those red circles on my cheeks. They're not even, but they still look cute. And I'm taking this Lime Crime lipstick in Stiletto, and honestly, I've had this for years. I'm surprised I don't get any like breakouts around my mouth because this is so old, but it just lasts so well. I guess if you store makeup in a dark place, then it's fine, right? So I use the lip liner to kind of make the top of the lips pointy, and then I also use it to extend out past the lip line. This is the kind of stuff that would make your liquid liner run out, because I'm kind of blending the lipstick on the side and kind of like pulling it upwards. So it goes to show how good this liquid liner is. But like I said, if you do have water activated paints, I would recommend using that and just a really fine brush so you're not going to ruin your liquid liners. So I take some yellow and kind of blend that around the mouth, and then I take the green and I blend it everywhere as well. And I blend it around the nose. This is the same brush as I used on my eyes. And here is the face paint palette from Body FX that I was telling you guys about. So all you need to do is take a fine brush, blend it in some water, and swirl it around in the colors. It's like watercolor. And I'm doing stars all over my face. So I don't know why I thought of stars. I just thought clown and stars it makes sense, right? Like I'm sure I've seen stars on clown suits, and like the balls that you see in the circus, and it's like a symbol of circus and everything. So yeah, kind of made sense. So I have taken the blue paint and I'm doing blue stars and I'm doing red stars, and this is a really fine brush from Body Effects. This one is so good. It is so fine, so it's perfect for little details like this. I just freehanded on the stars, which might be really hard for some people. In fact, I know it's hard because I used to suck at drawing stars so bad. So if you aren't too good, you could get like a star stencil or cut out like a star, like print out a star and put it on cardboard and cut out the cardboard and then just draw around the cardboard, like, or you could just draw around paper and do that on your face, so it's much easier. Or you could get like a star stamp and dip it in the water activated paint and then, yeah, like just stamp it in and then stamp it on your face if you want it to be way easier, because that would save you a lot of time. But yeah, if you can freehand it, then go ahead. So I'm doing purple stars as well and green stars and also some yellow stars. It was a little bit harder to see the yellow, but we got there. You can just see it. So yeah, I was going to just do stars around the eyes and the forehead, and I was going to stop here, but I'm glad I didn't. And this is how my makeup looks are always so good. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, your makeup looks are so detailed now. They're so good. You've come such a long way. You've improved so much. It's literally because of details. Like I will stop and I'll be like, nah, I need to add this. I'm going to add this. I'm going to add this. And I just keep going and going and going, and it gets better and better. It's all about details. Like if you add details into a makeup look, no matter what, it's going to look better. So as you can see here, I'm just adding in a few things. Like I kind of just look at something and know what it needs. I know a lot of people can't be like that. Like I think it's just the true gift of an artist. Like you can just look at something and know what looks good. But yeah, that's what I'm here for, to give you guys inspiration. So I can, you know, think of all these cool looks and you can just take it as inspiration and do it for Halloween or dress up parties or whatever. So I'm taking the spoolie, and at first I regretted doing this. I was like, yeah, you can see I was looking at myself like, but I was like, nah, it looks all right. I seen this look on Instagram and it was like a gore look, and there was like all of these like speckles around the mouth, like the bloody mouth, and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks really good. So I just added all these specks on around the forehead and around the mouth, kind of just to give it a little bit of dimension, and yeah, kind of like gory, creepy vibes. And I ended up liking it. So I just dipped it in the black water activated paint from Body Effects. And now I'm taking some more purple, and I decided to do the stars all around the bottom of the jaw and below the mouth as well, which, like I said, I'm so glad I did. The more the merrier, looks more detailed, and it looks amazing. Anyway, I wanted to ask you guys, if there's anything in particular you want me to create, or like a character, something from a movie or whatever, just let me know down below in the comments, or you can even message me on Instagram, or even comment on one of my TikToks or underneath one of my Instagram videos and let me know what you guys want to see. Like I love seeing your recommendations, and I do definitely keep them in mind, and it helps me a lot. I always ask that because sometimes an artist can lose inspiration sometimes and lose motivation sometimes, but when you have your loyal, beautiful followers telling you what they want to see, you know, it gives you lots of inspiration and ideas, really cool ideas. And I've gotten some really cool ideas from you guys. So I'm using the L'Oreal Panorama mascara. This one is so amazing. It adds volume and length to my lashes. I did top and bottom, and now I'm going back to the water activated paints. So I take a big brush just so it won't take so long. It's like a big square brush. I think I just got this one from Warehouse Stationery. That's also a thing if you want really cheap makeup brushes to use for like face painting and all that. Just go to Warehouse Stationery or wherever you buy like paint brushes at your local store, because they will be cheaper than buying them from like a makeup store online, and you can get some really good ones as well. So I'm thinking like a rainbow, so I'm going red, orange, yellow, and then I'm doing blue. Just all the colors of the rainbow kind of thing. This blue was a little bit harder to work with. As you can see, it was a little bit more watery, so I had to add in more paint. And I don't show this, but after doing the neck, I did go in with that same colourful palette from Body Effects, and I just went over all of these lines because it had all the perfect colours that suited all of these colours as well, like what I used on the eyes. So I just set all this paint and made it even more pigmented with those eyeshadows on top. So yeah, I went in with purple, and then I go in with the green, and then just make little points at the end, because you know when you see clowns, they've got like, yeah, these neck pieces with the triangles like at the end. So this is mimicking that idea. So now I'm going in with yellow, and I do build it up, especially with the lighter colors. As you can see here, I just do like 2 layers and it makes it more pigmented. Then going with the orange again, and yeah. But anyway, what are you guys going to be for Halloween? Is that question too early to ask? Because for a fanatic like me, it is definitely not too early to ask. And yeah, I just want to know what you guys are being this year. I don't know what I'm going to be. There is a small chance I may not be here because I do have my 30th in October, and I want to be overseas from like mid-September to like mid-October, or like the second to last week in October. So 5 weeks is the plan. Yeah, and I'm not going to be here, but it just depends if Matthew can get time off work and all of that stuff. So we kind of have to like, you know, work around that. So yeah, if we can't do mid-September, we might have to push it through October, and I might not even be here on Halloween at all. But I'll be overseas living my best life, and I'm not going to tell you the plans or where we're going yet because, yeah, I just want it to be all set in stone yet before I let anyone know the plans of where we might go. But I'm very excited. I just literally came up with an itinerary yesterday, and I think this will be like the best trip we have ever done, and it's going to be the longest trip away from home. So yeah. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I am using this black paint. Look at this. This just looks amazing to watch, like the paint gliding through the skin. So I just go through all of those colors. I didn't really need to explain what I was doing. It's pretty self-explanatory when you watch this video. Pretty easy when you use a nice fine brush. And I decided, do I do like white circles at the end or stars? And I'm so glad I did stars because I haven't seen anybody do this before, and I was so proud of it. It looks so cool. So I did the same colored stars to their colored stripes, all underneath. And I made sure these stars were quite big. And by this time, I was like genius at drawing stars. Like I got really good at it. So yeah, but when you do stars over and over and over again, you kind of like, yeah, learn how to do them really well. Then obviously all not perfectly even, but that's almost impossible. So yeah, I hope you guys like this makeup look and how it's coming together. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I should upload next week. And it's funny because I did tell myself, I haven't actually told you guys this, I don't think, but I have told myself that I may be, I know you guys won't be too happy, but I may be cutting down my YouTube uploads from once a week to once a fortnight because it is harder to get engagement on channel videos these days, and I feel like I don't have enough time to promote the ones that I'm putting out. Like I only post it once on my YouTube, on my Instagram story, and I should really be popping it up like 2 or 3 times, like the videos I'm uploading, because you know these videos take a lot of effort and a lot of work to edit, film. Like it's like a whole day worth of work for one YouTube video. And people might see it as, oh, you know, it's just a video that's so easy, but there is a lot of work that goes into it. And I'm a busy gal. And yeah, I'm not promoting the ones that I am uploading enough. So yeah, I am still going to upload my YouTube shorts like 3 times a day. I've been doing that for like the last 1.5 years now. But yeah, YouTube videos, I might just do once every fortnight. Let me know what you think about that. So I just stuck on diamonds on the chest and around the eyes, like on the mouth and above the stripes on the eyes, and then I'm adding on these lashes, which looked so cool for the look. Yeah, these just were big and fluffy and voluminous, Go Adele. They make some bomb ass lashes. These are the lightest air lashes, very good. And I use this Wet n Wild liquid liner because it's really black. It's not like the Body Effects liquid liner that I use. It's like, yeah, this is like complete liquid, so it's like super black. So I just go around the eyes with that, and then I coat the lashes with mascara. This made them even longer and more clown-like and wispy. Then I just fixed up around the face with some yellow eyeshadow, and then I do the hair. So this is the last step. I put white paint on first just to make it lighter because my regrowth is so long. And yes, I need to get my hair done. I've just been kind of giving my hair a break from going to the hairdressers so it can grow because there's been a lot of snappage and breakage. So yeah, I do white paint, and then I do red paint from the Supra color palette from Kryolan. I do red paint all over, and I just put this in with a beauty blender, and then I end up doing yellow paint. At first I just left it red and I thought, doesn't look right, something's missing. And then I added this yellow paint to my hair, which I thought just tied the look together, and I absolutely love how this look turned out, and I hope you did too. So this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really like the way this turned out. I think it looks really cool. It's really fun, really colorful, really artsy. I hope you guys like this. This look is definitely growing on me. Like, when I look at it, I'm like, it's not that great. And then I look away, and then I look back and I'm like, wow, that is really cool. I think it looks epic. It would be even cooler with the pointy, creepy teeth, because my teeth are like too white and pretty for this kind of clown look. But yeah, I like how I've tied in like the little diamonds throughout the face and on the body and the stars. I think it looks really cool. Hopefully you guys like it too. I am looking forward to getting into more creative looks this year, and like I said, I'm starting early because I am going traveling for a little bit. If you guys do create this look, then don't forget to tag me on Instagram or TikTok. I'd love to see your creations, and I just feel so blessed that you guys get inspired by my looks. So yeah, this was really cool. This took me about 4 hours. You don't have to do something that takes so long, but I'm just a perfectionist and I make sure it like looks perfect. So anyway, if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I upload every Monday and YouTube shorts every single day, like 3 times a day. I hope you guys like this. Let me know down below what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in my next week's video. Bye.